Today I'm at the Irving Mall on Black Friday, November 28th. It is currently 9:52 a.m. and here's what it's looking like, folks. Do you remember back in the day when there was massive lines wrapped around the corner for the mall? Well, they're all headed to Chick-fil-A right over there. As of right now, it feels like it's just me at the mall, but I did see some families pull up, and I'm really just here for the advocacy of people bringing back the third place. What does that even mean? The hangout, the vibes, pulling up somewhere to hang, and that used to be the mall. Right now it is closed. I'm not able to get in. We're waiting for them to unlock it. It'll be a couple of minutes, but I'm gonna show you what it's like on this beautiful, gorgeous Black Friday here in Texas. Nice and crispy in the air. Times have changed, haven't they? Woo! Make sure to subscribe, comment for the algo. Let's get these videos out into the world, folks. You can become a member to support me directly, and let's go explore this dead mall. I think we can make it alive. It's still just me. It's been a couple, maybe 2 minutes now, and there's still no one here. Everyone's going to the Chick-fil-A. Around the street, you got a Shoppers Corner that they added into the mall. I believe that used to be the Barnes & Nobles. And I'm a little sad. I'm like, where's the line? I missed the line and the excitement. Remember back in the day for Black Friday? And granted, some people got trampled. It was a little scary, but online shopping will do this to you, folks. And here's what we're looking like, folks. Oh, it's officially open. And now you can walk in on Black Friday, November 28th. And I guess the times have changed, folks. Here is what the entryway is looking like on Black Friday, folks. I can't believe it. A lot of these stores are currently still closed, but this is what's happening here in America with some of these malls. And here we are headed towards the food court. We're gonna wrap around through the building. And as you can see, most of these stores are still closed. And by quite literally, I mean closed, as in they're not existent. But there is some that management just still hasn't pulled up to unlock. But I'm seeing a few stores that are getting ready for this rush. Now, I remember this mall was bumping back in the day when I was a kid. I'm 28 now, but I know even before me, I've heard the stories of folks sharing this place in the 80s and the 90s was it. But right now, it's a little rough. And there goes that sweet smell of Auntie Anne's right behind me in all of the glorious pretzel smells. It's caloric death post-Thanksgiving. Oh, I have to run from it. We got a couple of folks waiting for the Burlington, but here is where Mr. Santa's going to be later on today. Now, I remember back in the day they had regular express, but now it's express factory with up to 50 to 70% off of everything. And right here, what used to be the American Eagle is now Vivid. And you can tell it's American Eagle because it still says AE on the front doors. They left as is. And upon entry to the food court, folks, I have 3 carts here that are completely empty and ready for your business because the mall doesn't have the business like it used to. Now, granted, there is still folks here. I'm seeing people clock in, getting ready for the day, but as of right now, it feels like it's just me and some of the employees and a couple of folks doing some shopping. But look at this iconic food court. Absolutely beautiful. And folks, you're always going to see the escalator from here to over there parallel to it. There is the food court again. Look at that gorgeous view with that vintage 70s feel. I love it. And if you look up, you can see how nice the design is on the ceiling. I love it. I genuinely do. Now, there is new additions to the mall. You have the Sky Zone added right here. And to my left at the bottom floor is a gym. This happens all the time with malls that are starting to die. They add in a gym and they add in event venues because they got to make money somehow. And I have another closed store here. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe in the comments you can help me, but you got Culture Code right here and they have a massage parlor. Look at the food court again. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. You just want to make a Stranger Things film here, a short film, coming of age. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but here's what it's looking like, folks, and I think I'm ready to go downstairs and let's go see what it's looking like from the bottom floor and walk around. And folks, you are going to be forced to walk down through this staircase to access the food court because the escalators are closed. So let's make our way downtown, and what you're going to be met with is a small arcade in this hallway, and to its right side is a full-blown gym, folks. Get your workout in. And now when you're walking to this back side of the mall, it does in fact feel like the back rooms. And by back rooms, if you know what I'm talking about, it is a place that seems desolate, isolated, left alone, where bad things can happen. But I would say it is a safe place. They got a mural of downtown Dallas right over here on the back end of the mall. Carpet's nice and clean. And here she is. And straight ahead, you have the restrooms and the management office. Now this is the back rooms, but I have to use a restroom, but I also feel like walking back here. Wow, it's not echoey at all. And hilariously enough, my wife said, "You're at the mall?" I said, "I am. I'm filming a video." She's like, "Why didn't you invite me?" I gotta go get her now. She's waiting beside my car. But I was like, let me go up the escalator. I forgot. I'm stuck down there if I don't come up this staircase. Let's pop into Burlington and see what it's looking like. We're not allowed to stand on this platform right here. They got a nice little Christmas setup, but I'm pretty sure this was a fountain at one point. I could be wrong, but let's go take a peek in here. And never mind, that side of the Burlington is blocked off. Never would I have thought in my life they'd have to do that, but maybe they had some people thieving out here. Now, we went to both entrances and they were blocked off with security at a Burlington factory. I asked her if we could go inside. She said, yes, sorry, it's just security prevention, meaning there's a lot of thieving out here. And when you walk in, there's a TV monitor at every entrance you can think of, showing you yourself. They're letting you know, please stop stealing. We will catch you, we will find you, and we will take it back. But folks, on Black Friday, look at how much the racks are stacked right now. I cannot believe this. Times have truly changed. The racks are full. No one's getting trampled over. There's actually too much product here. Look at all the bags. These would have been toaster strudel back in the day. I'm baffled. 2025. Now this shoe section is a little sad because I see these little heels. They're ripped up right here. And you walk over here and you hear the security sound going off. Was it a failed attempt? What's going on? And we are about to walk into the Macy's and you're gonna see the old vintage look on the inside. Now I am loving this unupdated, outdated Macy's. Look at the tile and the carpet. I'm absolutely living for this old school Macy's. There she is in all of its beauty. Now folks, lo and behold, this escalator does work. You can go downstairs and upstairs, but up to the third floor, it is closed and fully barricaded off. I am baffled. Look at the third floor, fully blocked off, pipe and draped. I'm so annoyed. I want to visit up there. Now folks, the mall is starting to pack up a little bit. I'm seeing some folks pulling in at 11 a.m., but it is still a little unbusy. Upon entry, we do have a little bit of depression, but I love the vibes here. And folks, it is looking a tad bit lonely. Let's go past the AMC. And here is the famous city Trends. And there is that beautiful AMC. And I'm a massive fan of the Christmas look here and the big lobby. Now folks, it is 7:58 p.m. I have the entire mall to myself as the employees are closing down and there's a couple of kiddos and families hanging out at the movie theater. Now I absolutely love this mall and this is how I'm spending my Monday night, folks. And some more gorgeous Christmas decor. Now what I can appreciate is this mall is extremely clean. The staff and janitorial team is not playing around, folks. One thing about this escalator is it is always going to be broken down, but here is the view, that old nostalgic feel, folks. Absolutely stunning. The mall's golden era peaked in the 1980s. A huge 1984 renovation added a west wing, a new food court, and a massive department stores like Dillard's and Mervyn's. Irving Mall has officially become a super regional shopping complex, a true one-stop shop for everything you need. The glory days wouldn't last as shopping patterns changed. The decline began. JCPenney departed in 2001, Mervyn's left in 2006, and even the faithful Sears closed its doors down in 2019. Like many enclosed malls across America, it was spun off to a new owner as a grade B property facing hard times and eventually bankruptcy for the parent company.
And I heard 2 or 3 shots and I thought, it's time to go. So I ran towards and past the armed security guard that was scared up there in Gold Diamond Jewelers. And so I make my way down, I pause for 1 second, and I think today could be my last day. I said, it's time to do it anyway. So I run down, start telling all the tenants, hide, don't make a sound until I tell you to come out and it's safe. And I ran straight towards what I thought was the gunman. Thank God no one was hurt. It was just two idiots fighting. The other one missed. The other one fell down because he got hit, punched in the face. We reviewed the footage in dispatch. Okay. No one was hurt.
And because the mall is closed, I do have the entire food court to myself. This is amazing. And here's what it looks like from down here, and you can see in all of its beauty. And look at how grand that ceiling is.